Yesterday, we worked with solving the percent proportion, which if you recall, is your percent over 100 equals is over of, or your part over your whole. And yesterday, we had the fortune of having always either this value or this value missing. Today is going to be slightly different. We're going to have that whole value or that of proportion for your whole missing. So now what I want to do is I want to quickly review that. Remember, our percent value is the one with the percent sign. Drop the percent sign and place it there. We're going to always have that value today. And today we're also going to always have this is value. It's your part, what is left over. These type of questions will range from things like, if you got this many points and received this percent, what was your test score? And so this value is your whole. Immediately after the word of, remember that is a key. So let's take a look at the first problem. 75% of what number is 36? So when we set up our proportion, we put the 100 down here. We notice that we, like we said we would, have a 75%, so we drop the percent sign, put it on top. And it's saying of what number is 36. So we're saying if you received a 36 out of some points on your test and it was a 75%, how many points was that test out of? Now if you remember back to last week when we worked with proportions, we said we have our variable in the denominator. We don't want our variable in the denominator. So we're going to flip-flop our ratios. And when we flip-flop our ratios, we get 100 over 75 equal to x over 36. Now 36 and 75, those are some tricky ones that we have to look at for finding our least common denominator. So I'm going to do 75 and 36 over here on the side. And when I do that, I know I can divide out 3, which leaves me with 25 and 12. And I don't have anything I can do there, so I will take 25 and 12, which I happen to know equals 300 times 3, which is 900. So kind of big, but we'll make do with it. So we got times 900 times 900. And now what the nice handy part about this is when we go to cancel, we know that the 36 and 75 will cancel. And 36 goes into 900 25 times, and we know that from right here. And 75 goes into 900 12 times. So then we end up with 1200, because 12 times 100 is 1200, equal to 25x. So then I can divide both sides by 25. And I know 25 goes into 100 4 times. That means it goes into 200 8 times, which if I double 200, I get 16 times, and I'm at 400. So then I take 400 and I triple it, so 16 times 3. Now you can also do long multiplication. I'm trying to show you some tricks. This is 18, carry the 1, so 48 times. So 48 equals x. So that's saying if I got a 75% and it was 36 points, it was out of a 48 points. Now, one thing you should know is that because our 75 is less than 100, our answer has to be bigger than 36 because we didn't get more than 100 points. Looking at a couple more examples. 25% of what number is 11? We'll put in our 100. We'll put in our 25 because we know that goes there. And today we say, of what number is 11? So now I look at it, I'm going to go ahead and flip my ratios. And I get 100 over 25 equals x over 11. Well, 11 is prime, so I know I need to take 25 times 11. 5 times 1 is 5, 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times 1 is 5, 2 times 1 is 2. I get 275 for my least common denominator. 275 275. And I know then that means that this goes in 25 times, and this goes in 11 times. So I get 11 times 100, which is 1100, equal to 25x. Now we learned in the last problem that 25 went into 1200 48 times. This is 100 less, so it goes in 4 times less. So 48 minus 40 minus 4 is 44. So if I got 11 out of 44, I got 25%. And if you think about it, 25 times 100 is 4, so 11 times 4 is 44. Last example of the trimester. Yay! We get 100% on the bottom, 125 on top, and 17.5 over x, because we know that that bottom number is what's going to be missing today. And one of the things we should make note of is that because this 125 is bigger than the 100, that means that this 17.5 will be bigger than the x. So we will start off by going ahead and flipping the ratios, and I get 100 over 125 equals x over 17.5. Now, this is where it gets tricky with dealing with common denominator because there is a decimal. So instead, I'm going to go and say, well, I know these are both divisible by 25. So I get 5 and I get 4. So now I have 4/5 equals x over 17.5. And to clear that out, I'm going to multiply both sides by 17.5. Because then that way these will cancel, leaving me with x. And then I can go ahead and say, well, if I take 17.5 times 4, I get 20, carry the 2, I get 30, carry the 3, 4 times 1 plus 3 is 7. Put the decimal in, so I get 70. And then I need to take 70 divided by 5, which 5, 10, 15, 25 goes into 50 10 times, 5 goes into 24 times, so it is 14. And there you go. Last one. And here is your U-Try problem. Please bring it to class tomorrow.